All right, let's wrap this up here. I had lunch the other day. I'm a big-time conspiracy theorist. I drive my girlfriend nuts. You know, I think they're about ready to microchip all of us. Yeah, they got this. All right, let's wrap this up here. I had lunch the other day. I'm a big-time conspiracy theorist. I drive my girlfriend nuts. You know, I think they're about ready to microchip all of us. Yeah, they got this.
All right, Shalom. Kahalayim Laya, how about Shemal Shabbat Hashem Rakaha Kodash, double honors to the apostles and to the elders of Great Millstone. Was peace, love, and salutation to the brothers doing this work, truth and sincerity. Shalom. This is the brother Patop back again through the Spirit with another lesson. And as you can see, the intro, I was, randomly watching videos on Facebook, and I ran across, the video about Beer Burr, and it was totally unexpected when he said they're getting ready to microchip all of us, and that is actually a fact. That's something that the elites want to accomplish. They want to put a charagma into all of us, man. They want to put that C-hip into all of us, which is the ultimate form of slavery. They basically want us to be slaves under them forever, man. Honestly. This is the book of Revelation, chapter 13, verse 15. And he had power to give life into the image of the beast, which is the whole system, this whole ancient beast, ancient Roman system, ancient beast system, which is the Roman Empire revamped, all over again. It says that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as will not worship the image of the beast should be killed. Now, this is something that's very familiar, Every time a nation comes into power, especially Edomites, going back to the time of the Greeks, if you didn't comply with the laws that they was putting down, which was draconian legislations, which means harsh rules, harsh laws. If you didn't follow, the penalty was death, and this is nothing new. And we're going to experience that very soon in this time period. Okay, this is verse 16. It says, and he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. Now you go to that word in the Greek right there, which we go over this all the time, man. Should know this by now. The Greek, go to that word. It's like it was, yeah. It means charagma. Now we go to the word, the etymology of charagma. It takes you to that word crux, and it takes you to the word pale or stake, and something that's when you drive something into it. It's something that goes into your flesh. You can look up what a pale is and what a stake is. This is the book of Revelation 13 and verse 17. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. Now, here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, for it is number of a man. And his number 666. That means 666. Because if you look at any product that is sold in America, it has a barcode on it. And inside of that barcode, you will see, if you look on Google will teach you where the sixes are at, which is at the beginning, the middle, and the end. So in the barcode, you see 666 inside of each barcode, and that barcode is going to be inside of that chip, and that chip is that charagma, and that charagma is going to be inside of you. So you're going to be the product. You know what I'm saying? You're going to be the slaves. They're going to own you. The elites, they're going to own you. And they're going to use that charagma to do so. Okay, this is something that J.D. Rockefeller said. He says, I don't want a nation of thinkers. I want a nation of workers. So that lets you know what these devils thinking, what they think about you. I don't want to, It says, I'm gonna read this other quote. It says, "We are on the verge of a global transformation. All we need is the right major crisis, and the nations will accept the new world order." So these devils have been planning this for a very long time. Isaiah chapter 29 verse 15. "Woe to them that seek deep to hide their counsel from Yahweh, and their works are in the dark, and they say, who seeth us and who knoweth us?" So Esau has been planning this for a long time, but the Lord had already prophesied about what Esau was going to do way before Esau knew he was going to do it. These scriptures were written thousands of years ago, around the time of John on the island of Patmos. He prophesied about these things that was going to happen in the last days way before they even happened. So Esau is going to continue to try to hide he has been hiding it for a while, but it's coming to a point where the Lord is exposing it. They have been planning this for a very long time. That's why America's on its way down. America's going to be the catalyst, because you have a term called Americanism. A lot of these countries, they take on the customs and the diet and the beliefs of America. And if they're gonna follow after that, they're gonna follow after the MOTB if it's mandatory in America. You know? So Esau has been secret counsel of the weekend. Let me get that real quick. Secret counsel of the wicked. I think that's a scripture. Here it is. Psalm 64:1. It says to the chief musician, a psalm of David. "Hear my voice, O power, and my prayer preserve my life from fear of the enemy." And that's the mentality that we in. We want the Lord to preserve our life from the fear of the enemy, which is Esau Edom. He's our top enemy, man. Because we want to live, man. We want to live. We want to live. Esau wants to kill. The thief coming out, but for what? To kill, steal, and destroy. That's what Esau does. That's what he was created for. Let me see. Custom. Jeremiah 13 and 23. It says, "Can the Ethiopian change his skin? No. Or the leopard his spots? No. Then may ye also do good that are accustomed to do evil." So Esau was accustomed, he was created to do evil. So that's all he does. Okay, I was just reading through those scriptures, seeing if I could pull one of them. Back in the book of Psalms, chapter 64, verse 2, it says, "Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked." Now that's what the illuminated ones, the international bankers, the so-called Freemason, whether they be a York or a Scottish Mason. These are the secret counsel of the wicked. The secret meetings, the Bohemian Grove, all of these things that go on, that's the secret counsel of the wicked. Spiritual wickedness in high places. These devils are in places of power, and they govern the world. And they are the ones that's pushing the legislations throughout the earth. You know, that do as thou wilt spirit. And it's destroying and controlling the minds of the people. So much so that they can't separate themselves. They can't separate their lust and realize what the fucking these elites are doing to them. They're planning to kill us off, man. Maintain humanity under 500 million. Georgia Guidestones. Now, we have been talking about the Georgia Guidestones, starting with the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, but they have been talking about the elders they have been talking about the Georgia Guidestones for years. And now that those Georgia Guidestones are demolished, that lets you know, man, it's a vibration. This society is coming to an end, man, because that originally that thing was created for, it was going to be there for a period of time. You know, when you do the research on it, you know, which the Elder Apostle Ramla had did a video on it. Those monuments was basically like a sign for a period of time. It was going to be up there for a period of time, and it was going to be destroyed. And that time has been fulfilled. You know, the elites want to put in motion their agenda, their council, their secret council. It's already in motion. Everything that they planned is already in motion. They're just waiting for the icing on the cake, which is the Charagma, to be pushed. And you know, Joe Biden is gonna make it easier when he passed that law in December. I forget what was the name of the law, but he's supposed to be passing a law in December about the Charagma or something to that effect. Make things, I forget what it was, but I'm not sure what to type in. Let me see, Joe Biden passed law. Let me try real quick so I can get that right. I forget what that bill was about. That law was about. Um, oh, here it is. Fact sheet says President Biden signs executive order to implement the CHIPS and Science Act of 2022. It says CHIPS Act implementation priorities. The executive order establishes 6 primary priorities to guide implementation across the federal government, protect taxpayers' dollars. Wait, is this the same thing? No, this might not be the right thing. I forget what was the name of the law that Joe Biden passed for December. But yeah, but you know, it's furthering the Charagma, man. I forget what the name of that bill. I can't find it. You know, but let's continue on. Psalm 64:2. Hide me from the secret counsel of the wicked, from the insurrection of the workers of iniquity, who whet their tongue like a sword and bend their bows to shoot at their arrows, even bitter words. So right now they're shooting words, man. Right now, it's not in the full stage. It's not in full effect. Right now, there is a pretense. They're sharpening the sword. They're getting it ready. They putting everything in the books. So when it's time to execute it, everything has already been laid down. And plus, on top of that, they on Yahweh Shem Shah's time. They on the Lord's time. You know, the Lord is the one that sanctions this his will, the Charagma. This is verse 4. It says that they may shoot as in secret at the perfect. Who is that referring to? Israel, the Israelites. It says subtly do they shoot at him and fear not. And that's where the Israelites, this Israelite movement is the direct threat to Esau. That's why he wants to come down having great wrath, come against the nation of Israel, man. He wants to come against our people. It says they encourage themselves in an evil matter. They commune of laying snares privately. They say, who seeth them? Just like all of these pandemics, man. I just got the quote from uh, what's his name? J- David Rockefeller. We are on the verge of a global transformation. And they want this global transformation, which is going to be ultimately finished off by the C-HIP, the Charagma. It says all we need is the right major crisis. Now, example of a crisis would be a crisis. An example of a crisis would be the pandemic and also the collapsing of our economy. It says all we need is the right major crisis, and the nations will accept the new world order. So these devils, they're not shy about letting you know what their intentions are. They speaking as a dragon, man. They don't care who know, because they know the minds of the people are set on folly, so they can say whatever they want to say. Because they know that certain people don't know. People don't know. They don't pay attention. Psalm 64, and they're stuck in darkness. It says, verse 5, it says, they encourage themselves in an evil matter. You know, these elites behind closed doors, they always trying to cook up wickedness, man. That's why they need to be stopped. They commune of laying snares privately, and that's all they do. They lie snares for us. They lay snares. It says, they say who seeth them, right? They everything is done in secret. That's how the elite get down. They don't want you knowing about the things that they're doing behind closed doors, man. Everything they do is done in secret. Their power was secrecy, but now the Lord is exposing them. He's exposing their plans, their intentions. So they have no choice but to just do it, man. Ultimately, it's going to come down to that. Verse 6, it said, they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. They search out iniquities. They always coming up with something new to help you, go off, sin, destroy yourself. Because they don't want a nation of people that's well-ordered, well-structured. No, they don't want that. If that was the case, then everybody would be following the law, statute, commandments, but they're not. They don't want a society that's well-structured. They want order of chaos, which means order out of chaos. They want chaos. They want division. That keeps the minds of the people distracted, so they can continue to work their work in wickedness. And that's why they set up bread and circuses. You got, football season starts this has already started for high school, but it starts college this week, and NFL not too far behind it. So behind closed doors, while everybody distracted worrying about who's winning the games, these elites are behind closed doors coming up with ideas of searching out iniquity, searching out things to do, ideas. And they don't rest, man. The scripture says they don't rest lest they cook up wickedness, or they do wickedness. It says they search out iniquities. They accomplish a diligent search. That means they're working hard towards this goal. Both the inward thought of every one of them and the heart is deep. They're not simple. They're always thinking about something that's very complex, and it's always going to be towards wickedness. They're always coming up with ideas, and there's no good intentions in those ideas. None of them. There's no good intentions in the ideas and the thoughts of Esau. The scripture says the Most High is not in all his thoughts. Psalms 10 and 4, it says the wicked through the pride of his countenance will not seek after the Most High. The Most High is not in all his thoughts. So the scripture says that his thoughts are deep. So if his thoughts are not about the Most High, what are his thoughts about? Wickedness, evil, iniquity, cooking up wickedness. That's what his thoughts are about. Psalm 64 and 7. But the Most High shall shoot at them with an arrow, which is referred to the nuclear missiles. Those are the ultimate arrow that's going to be shot at the Edomites. Suddenly shall they be wounded, so they shall make their tongue to fall upon themselves. That's why you have so-called whistleblowers. Whistleblowers come out and expose the elites and their agenda and what they intend to do. It says, all that see them shall flee away. and all men shall fear and shall declare the work of the Most High, for they shall wisely consider his doing. The righteous shall be glad in Yahweh and trust in him, and all the upright in heart shall glory. Because Esau is going to be taken down real soon, man. We want the Lord to hide us from the secret counsel of the wicked, because there's nothing good coming from the thoughts of Esau. His thoughts are about wickedness. Let me see. Let favor be shewed to the wicked. Let favor. See. Isaiah 26:10. Let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. In the land of uprightness will he deal unjustly, and will not behold the majesty of Yahweh. So let favor be shewed to the wicked, yet will he not learn righteousness. This man will never be righteous. There's nothing righteous about him. He was accustomed to do evil. So that's exactly what he's going to do in the earth. And we are the ones that's paying for it. We are paying for Esau's rulership, man. With our lives, man. That's why we need Yahweh Shai to come and take them down, so we'll be able to live forevermore, man. So with that, man, Lord, we brothers edify with this lesson. I'm going to close out by saying, Kahalayim La, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakah HaKodash. Double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule and teach well. Much peace, love, and salutation to the brothers from this work and truth and sincerity. I'm going to say Shalom, Kwame Yasha Allah, Wa Abad Babar, Wa Abad Adawam, Shalom.